Are home prices about to crash? Well, if you've spent any time online lately, you've probably seen posts claiming the housing market is on the verge of a total collapse. And because of this, many buyers are sitting on the sidelines. They're actually worried that home values might drop right after they buy a house. But what if the crash that they're waiting for isn't actually coming? Hi, I'm Chris Kawasaki, your local real estate agent here in the San Gabriel Valley of Southern California. Let's examine this right now to see if you should wait to buy now or wait for a housing crash to get a possible discount. So look at any neighborhood right now and you might notice something that makes buyers nervous. Homes are actually sitting and for sale signs are multiplying. There's a lot more homes for sale now. Thousands of people are staying firmly on the sidelines and they're convinced that the real estate market is on the verge of a collapse. To see if that anxiety holds up, we need to bypass the headlines and look at the actual economic data coming out of Southern California. These prospective buyers are reacting to very real, measurable shifts in the housing numbers. Their concerns stem from a market that looks very different than just a few years ago. Deciphering the difference between a necessary cooldown and a total collapse requires looking past the sentiment and into the raw numbers. Let's start by looking at this chart showing the median number of days a residential property stays active on the market in Los Angeles County. We start in mid-2021 and you can see a volatile but steady climb into early 2026. Now, back in the pandemic rush, a house sat for just 9 days before going under contract. By January 2026, it peaked at 33 days. Now, let's look at this bar chart comparing the months of available housing supply, or what we call inventory, for Orange and Los Angeles counties. And remember, we consider 4 to 6 months a balanced market where neither buyers or sellers have an advantage. What started as roughly a single month of inventory back in 2021 has steadily piled up, swelling to over 3 or 4 months by 2026. Houses are taking much longer to sell and available homes are stacking up. So it looks like the perfect setup for a price drop. Why then do top housing economists insist a crash is just a myth? When a market crashes, buyers vanish and desperate sellers slash their prices to attract whoever's left over. When a market normalizes, demand simply levels out to better match the available supply. To see which one we're experiencing right now, we have to look at the median sales price in Los Angeles County from 2021 to now, mid-2026. Even as wait times tripled and inventory stacked up, the median price did not fall. It steadily climbed from $720,000 to consistently over $900,000, hitting $945,000 by May of 2026. When you have prices climbing steadily right alongside a growing pile of available homes, you aren't looking at a bubble bursting, you're actually looking at a market finding stability. To understand what happens next, we actually have to scale out to the national level and look at the Fannie Mae Home Price Expectation Survey. Now, Fannie Mae aggregates the rigorous analyses of over 100 top economists, housing analysts, and market researchers to form this outlook. As this projection chart illustrates, their unified consensus is incredibly clear. They expect prices to continue rising every single year for the next 5 years. The widespread public fear of a sudden collapse currently sits in direct opposition to the economic forecasting of the country's leading experts. All of this brings us back to the buyers who are refusing to enter the market. Their entire strategy is based on the hope that if they just hold out a little longer, they'll score a massive discount. But because the data points to steady year-over-year appreciation, choosing to wait doesn't actually save you money. It actually incurs a severe financial penalty. Let's look at a concrete example. If you hold off on buying a $700,000 home today, the current forecasts suggest that you're actively missing out on roughly $95,000 in accumulated equity over the next 5 years. Bottom line, the data suggests the primary risk in today's market is the opportunity cost. If experts are right, the cost of waiting for a market bottom could far outweigh the risk of buying now. I hope this helps answer some of your questions, and if this video helped you, please give me a follow so you can stay updated on the housing market and community info here in the San Gabriel Valley.